I don't know if you noticed this, but recently there's been a lot of Stoicism video popping up. Like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, even like a staggering like 1 month ago. I've seen like so many new channels for some reason that all talk about Stoicism. And I was like, why is Stoicism that popular? Like, why is it suddenly so popular right now? I mean, sure, I used to talk about it, but I never really explained how it is. Like, what do you do? What's the purpose of it? And in this video, it's gonna explain everything for you. Now, what is Stoicism? What is the practice of Stoicism? Stoicism is like negative thinking, but in a good way. This is like the simplest thing I could put it in. So imagine yourself talking to your mother for the last time. That this might not happen right now or tomorrow or any other like close day. But just picture yourself like that, like she's in her deathbed, right? You talk to her for the final time before she passes away. Now, sure, this might be a little negative if you have a very close relationship with your mother and that you love her and care for her and all that. But you know what? I think this is something that we need. I think we need to think like that, not all the time, but from time to time. Why? Because when you're thinking about, let's say, a person that you're probably not even gonna see for, you probably it's in your imagination. I'm not saying that it will happen, but it might happen. That's the core reasoning of Stoicism. It just helps you to imagine stuff that might not happen, but it may have the potential of happening. Like, let's say your father passing away, you failing in that one class. When you expect it to happen, you start to be more grateful and blessed for it. Let's say tomorrow you wake up and you didn't find your leg. Your leg has been cut off for some reason and somehow. You will unconsciously, think about this, unconsciously, be more grateful that you even have a leg. Like, do you see what I'm talking about? I'm saying using this type of thinking in a negative way, but in a good manner, would actually benefit you. The opposite of Stoicism is the law of attraction. I don't know if you heard about it. It's like not even expecting the bad, just full on positive thinking. Like, oh yeah, I'm the guy. I have loads of money, even though you probably don't. Now, sure, this is something good. I think we need this thing. Okay, I think we need this, but we also need stoicism at the same time. Why? Because we not only need to think about the positive, of course, we have to think about the negative. That's just an obvious thing everyone needs to do and work for. Like, here's the thing: if we're just expecting to get a lot of money and just wish for them, are you really going to work as hard as someone who believes that, okay, money is hard? It's very hard to get, but you know what? I will fucking work for it. I will work my ass off for it. I will work exponentially hard, exponentially smart. I will have every opportunity, waste all my time and power and energy and mental capacity into making money. Like, yeah, sure, you might be thinking about, oh shit, your best friend about to die like tomorrow. Okay, cool. Move on. It just conditions you that whatever happens in life, whatever God throws it in your way, obstacle, illusions, like discomfort, it's for you so you can be a better person. Let's actually look at one of the most popular philosophers of Stoicism, Marcus Aurelius. I've heard this one time, like one of his stories, and I think one of his book. I think it's called Meditation. I think, and I think in this book he explained that he had some days where he didn't actually feel like waking up, like getting out of the bed. Like he woke up, but he didn't feel like getting out and start to work. He absolutely hated it, but you know what? He still forced himself to do so. And you know what's the crazy part? If he didn't force himself to wake up every day, we probably never heard of him, nor we probably never even heard of his book, his teachings, or even him as a person. We never even knew who he is if he didn't force himself out of the bed and do the hard thing, especially when he didn't feel like it. I will just pretty much give you the whole context of what I said. You imagine something very, very bad for you. You might start to feel bad. But if that thing ever happened, it's not going to affect you as much. Why? Because you only conditioned yourself that you will be okay with it. Now, this might not be like something that you want, trust me, but your ego, okay, your ego will say otherwise. Even if you fail at something, say, okay, fine, fuck it. I'm gonna do something else. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try something new. Don't let life or any obstacle in your way, literally, and I mean seriously, literally stop you. Whatever that you're thinking about is just all in your mind. Once you disassociate yourself, it's not even that much of a big deal to think about, if you know what I mean. So yes, my friend, in conclusion, I think Stoicism is a very beautiful practice that's been practiced for over 2,000 years. And I think this is what we need. I think this is what today in modern like world, when we see like the news, oh, the article, this happened, oh, Judgment Day is near, oh, Palestine and Israel, oh, a war is breaking out, earthquakes. You could be all negative and think about it, but let's be honest. You want to be that. You consciously, you do not want to think about anything negative. So how about you dissociate yourself? Always say that everything is going to be fine. And if it ever happens, still be okay with it. Because if it happens, it will happen. You can't escape it. Especially if God wrote it in the book. And if it's not going to happen, then it's not going to happen. Because God wrote, it's not going to happen in the book. You just follow the game of life, the game that God gave us, and we move on. Easier said than done, right? I hope you found value in this, and I hope this opened actually your mind about Stoicism and its practices. Like the video and subscribe to the channel, comment your thoughts, and share this video with someone who you might think he needs it. You have yourself a good day, and God bless you.